Welcome to TheoCooks. Today we're going to be making a Brazilian-inspired black bean stew. It's not going to be the original version. If I said it was, I'm sure there'd be Brazilian grandmothers with a contract out on me already. There's two stars to the show for this dish. It's the black beans, which are these, and also it's the meat. And normally it's a lot of smoked meat, smoked ribs, stuff like that. It's not always that easy to get, so I'm going to do an anglicised version that's easy for people to do at home. And predominantly we've got here some smoked sausage, and you can buy all this in your supermarket. Smoked sausage, some chorizo, some smoked pancetta and some pork belly. The meat's just started to brown a little bit. I've got one onion diced up, just a regular white onion. Straight in. I've got a few cloves of garlic, literally roughly sliced, straight in as well. We're going to add a couple of bay leaves, maybe 3 because they're quite small. I've got some thyme. As this is for me, I'm going to add a chopped chilli, one green chilli, just roughly chopped. And if you're doing this for the kids, obviously you can leave the chilli out. I'm going to add a tiny bit of chopped tomatoes, probably a third of a tin maybe. And also to beef up the real sort of smokiness element, I've got some smoked paprika, which I'm just going to add about, I'd say about a tablespoon. Now, the black beans. You'll notice that these have not been soaked beforehand, they're rock hard. If you're slow cooking these, you don't really need to worry about soaking them. So I'm going to add those in, that will double in size. I've got a load of chicken stock, which we're just going to fill to cover the meat and everything else. You know, and again, this isn't the chicken stock I've slaved over for 3 hours. It's out of a cube, it works perfect for something like this. The one last thing I'm going to do is a really good pinch of some dried oregano. Sprinkle that on top. So I'll pop this in the oven and I'll see you in about 2 to 3 hours. The one I had on the side, it's nothing to do with the dish. Alright, welcome back. So, the feijoada, or the Brazilian black bean stew, has been in the oven for about 3 hours now. Let's take it out of the oven, see what it looks like. Get yourself a big bunch of coriander, give it a good chop and let's mix that through. We do this right at the very end, so that we keep the freshness of that coriander in the dish. Now look, the great thing about this is stews taste better the next day. Everybody knows that. So make a truckload of it. You can put this in the freezer, leave it in the fridge for a couple of days. Oh look, already on the white background it looks amazing. Oh, I love the colour. I've got to say, I love the colour on this. To finish this off, just needs a little sprinkle of the coriander. I've got just a tiny bit of red chilli chopped up as well, just to give it that little extra bit of colour more than anything. Finally, being Greek, I can't resist it. Got a little bit of Greek yoghurt we're just going to put on there. The ridiculous thing about it is all I've done is taken a pot of the Greek yoghurt and put it into a fancy plate to make it look slightly more cool, but no one keeps yoghurt in their house in one of these things. Everyone just has it in a tub. I don't know why I bothered, to be honest, but it's in here anyway. Let's put a little bit of that Greek yoghurt in the middle. Well, that dish is bloody marvellous, I have to say. Those little black pellets that were rock hard have been transformed into something mushy and comfortable. You get those little pockets of flavour, the smoked sausage, the chorizo, the pork belly which has been rendered down and is succulent and fatty and lovely. All of that is just warmth and comfort. And then you've got that yoghurt on top which just cuts through and gives it a little acidic twang. Great combination, lovely dish. I could bang on about this for hours, I reckon.